So the gospel today is on the wedding feast of Cana, where Jesus performs his first public miracle, turning water into wine. The story is not just about the miracle. It's an invitation to trust in God, to respond to his call, and to deepen our relationship with him. Let us look now at Mary, the mother of Jesus, who plays such a pivotal role in this gospel. When the wine runs short, she turns to Jesus and says, "They have no wine." Mary doesn't ask him to do anything. She doesn't demand anything. She simply presents the need. She didn't tell Jesus to make wine out of water. She didn't tell Jesus to go to the market and get wine. She just presented the need. And in her faith, she knew that he would take care of it. She turned to the servers and, completely trusting in him, told them, "Do whatever he tells you." These words are not just for the servers in Cana or the people at the wedding. They are for us today, in our own lives and in the life of our parish. Sometimes we may feel overwhelmed, facing the challenges of life. Perhaps it's a financial struggle. Perhaps it's a problem with a child, or a sick wife, a spouse. Maybe it's a bad situation at work. Whatever the challenge is, Mary's words invite us to trust in Jesus and to present our needs to him. This is the foundation of our Ignite Our Community of Faith initiative. It's not about solving problems. It's about renewing our faith, recommitting ourselves to the Lord, recommitting ourselves to our parish. It's about giving our needs to the Lord. It's about trusting that when we present our needs to Jesus, he will respond. May not be the way we expected, but it will be what is best for us. At the wedding in Cana, Jesus asked the servers to fill the 6 stone jars with water, and they did exactly as they were told. They filled them to the brim. They didn't take shortcuts. They didn't do it halfway. They did exactly what he asked them to do. This simple act of faith leads us to the abundance of the finest wines, a sign of God's generosity and grace, the same grace that God will fill us with when we ask him to. Notice Jesus didn't do this miracle alone. He got the servants involved. He got the head waiter involved. And he invited people to participate. The same way God invites us to participate in his works. He asks us to step out in faith, to trust in his plan, and to give him our best, to fill our jars to the brim, even when we feel like we don't have much to offer. We need to pray, study, read, and actively listen to God. As we reflect on this gospel, let us consider what Jesus is asking us of us as individuals, as a parish community. How can we deepen our relationship with him? For some of us, that may be focusing on our family, our children, or our marriage. For some, it may mean dedicating more time to prayer, seeking his guidance in the quiet of our hearts. For some of us, it may mean sharing our talents, stepping forward in faith and in new services and new ways to serve. In many, it may mean a financial sacrifice to support the parish and the missions that we're involved in. The miracle of Cana reminds us that when we bring our gifts to Jesus, no matter how small or ordinary they may seem, he can transform them into something extraordinary. But this transformation requires our trust and our action. It requires us to hear Mary's words and to trust in them and do whatever he tells us. So today my challenge to everyone is to increase our time in prayer. Take time this week to pray and reflect on what Jesus is calling you to. How can you help ignite the flame of faith in your own life? Then with trust and courage, act on what he is telling us to do. Remember, God loves you. Just as he provided the wine for the family at the wedding feast of Cana, he will provide for your needs. Together, as a community rooted in prayer, love, and trust, we can overcome all our challenges and bear witness to the abundant blessings that Jesus has given us. Let us step forward in faith, trusting that God will take our efforts and turn them into something beautiful. May Mary's words echo in your hearts and inspire us to act. Trust in God. Do whatever he tells you.